Et ça marche bien avec les filles. Berry Gordy, le grand sorcier du son Motown, le prend sous son aile.
Parliament actually started 1956, Newark, New Jersey. Doo-wop group singing like Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers, like the Temptations and all of that. When I saw Frankie Lyman, I said, yeah, he's gonna pull all the girls. I like him, so I want to be like him.
Baby, baby, how I want you. Baby, baby, how I need you. Baby, baby, you're the only one. 2, 3, 4.
I was 13. Yeah. We stayed Parliaments right on up and through Motown area in the 60s. We did records for Motown. They didn't come out. I've written songs for Diana Ross, Michael Jackson. I was a songwriter too.
Les années 70, smoking et pas de danse en ligne à la poubelle. Le psychédélisme débarque. Les blacks aussi veulent s'éclater. Parliament, Funkadelic.
The Temptations and the Pips and all the Motown groups had the routines and the, you know, that type of music sewed up. They had that sewed up. So, let me see. We decided to change. We threw our suits away and we put the suit bags on. We took sheets off of beds. We wore anything we can get our hands on. Plus, we didn't have the cleaning bill. That's when psychedelic became popular, and people used to write stories like James Brown on acid, Temptation on acid, where they described the group. We said, cool. So we started getting funkier and funkier. And we did that because I saw rock and roll and the blues, which, you know, in the 50s and 60s, young black kids, you thought you was too cool for the blues because that was the music your parents had, and they sat around crying and, you know, get drunk and start crying the blues. You know, you didn't identify with it. Then in the 60s, it became the music for pop music. The blues, you know, Cream, and 10 years after, I mean, all of the groups, rock and roll. most of the European rock groups was doing the blues and rock and roll. So I say, well, I'll take funk and do the same thing that Jimi Hendrix did with rock and roll. You know, I knew Jimmy as Jimmy James, the Flames, and
Woodstock, la pluie, le plus grand de tous les...
Beauty and unorthodoxy.
we got to the point to where psychedelic was happening. It was in Detroit, the MC5, and Amboy Deuce was Ted Nugent, all of those guys. We worked with them all the time. So we just got some big amps. You know, we got it from the Vanilla Fudge, all these groups that we knew. And we started to make loud R&B music, psychedelic R&B, and that was Funkadelic.